Okay guys, today we're talking about something that's been hiding in plain sight for centuries but is now getting serious attention for modern science. Black cumin seed, also known as Nigella sativa. And when it comes to arteries, blood vessels, and cardiovascular health, the science behind this seed is actually quite fascinating. Let's get straight into this, guys. All I ask from you is just to hit the like button down below. It tells YouTube this is worth showing to more people. So if you like learning about health from a scientific perspective in a calm and collected way, consider subscribing too. So let's start with the basics. Your arteries are not rigid pipes. They're living, dynamic tissues lined with a thin layer called the endothelium. This lining controls blood flow, blood pressure, inflammation, and whether plaque builds up or not. When arteries lose flexibility or gets inflamed, that's when problems like high blood pressure, atherosclerosis, heart attacks, and strokes start to really develop. Here's where black cumin seed comes in. The main active compound in black cumin seed is called Thymoquinone, and this is where things get interesting. Thymoquinone has been shown in studies to have powerful anti-inflammatory, antioxidant, and endothelial protective effects. In plain English, it helps protect the inner lining of your arteries from damage caused by oxidative stress, high blood sugar, smoking, and chronic inflammation. How much, you might ask? Well, in a randomized control trial, participants who took 5 grams of black cumin seed powder daily for 8 weeks saw significant reductions in LDL, your bad cholesterol, triglycerides, and total cholesterol, and an increase in HDL, your good cholesterol. Your arterial stiffness is one of the strongest predictors of cardiovascular disease, even more than cholesterol alone. Research shows that black cumin seed can help improve arterial elasticity, meaning your arteries stay more flexible and responsive instead of stiff and brittle. Here's the takeaway, and I want you to repeat this with me. Flexible arteries equals better blood flow and lower cardiovascular risk. Here in this paper, we have that in clinical trials, Nigella sativa was found to be effective when added as an adjunct to standard anti-hyperlipidemic and anti-diabetic medications. Lipid-modifying effects of Nigella sativa could be attributed to the inhibition of intestinal cholesterol absorption, decreased hepatic cholesterol synthesis, and upregulation of LDL receptors, which is kind of amazing. Now let's talk about blood pressure, because this is where a lot of people notice real-world effects. Multiple clinical studies have shown that black cumin seed supplementation can lead to modest but meaningful reductions in systolic and diastolic blood pressure. The mechanism isn't magic. It appears to work by improving what's called nitric oxide availability, which allows blood vessels to relax and widen naturally. That's the same pathway your body uses to regulate healthy circulation. Keep in mind, not everyone in the studies benefited from this, as the results are variable, but it goes to show something can happen in the background. Now let's address cholesterol and plaque formation, because I think this one's huge. Black cumin seed has been shown to reduce LDL oxidation, which is critical because oxidized LDL is what actually damages arteries and forms plaques, not just cholesterol floating around in your blood. And for insulin resistance, which is also huge, black cumin seed improves glucose metabolism too. And why does that matter for your arteries? Because high blood sugar actually damages the endothelium. So by stabilizing blood sugar, it can help protect your arteries from long-term injury, which is another area of analysis. But let's turn our attention to the inflammation part, because chronic low-grade inflammation weakens your blood vessels too. Thymoquinone suppresses inflammatory pathways, which plays a major role in vascular inflammation and plaque instability. That means black cumin seed may not just slow plaque formation, it actually might keep existing plaques more stable, which also lowers the risk of rupture. Okay, quick reality check, guys. I know it might sound like I'm trying to sell you on black cumin seed, but remember, this is not a replacement for blood pressure meds, your statins, or lifestyle changes, but what it can be is a powerful addition, especially for people focused on their metabolic health. I'm not trying to hype this in any way, and just keeping it real with you guys. But how do people typically even use it, right? Most studies use either black cumin seed oil or ground seed in doses ranging from 500 milligrams to 2,000 milligrams per day, often split into 2 doses. Consistency matters more than megadosing, guys, because the vascular benefits build over time. You definitely don't want to be megadosing this. I'm not sponsored by any black cumin seed company, but if you guys did want to support the channel, I've left below a few of my favorites you could pick up down below as an affiliate if you wanted to try it out yourself. Now here's who should be absolutely cautious. If you're on blood pressure medications, blood thinners, or diabetes medications, always talk to your doctor first because black cumin seed can really enhance those effects, which is great, but you don't want things dropping too low either. Here's a big takeaway. Black cumin seed works on your arteries by reducing inflammation, protecting the endothelial lining, improving nitric oxide signaling, lowering oxidative stress, and supporting healthy blood pressure and cholesterol metabolism. That's a lot of vascular benefit from a tiny seed. And yes, you are right. Not everyone feels the benefits of black cumin seed. Even though the science behind it looks solid, some people take it and see improvements in cholesterol, blood pressure, or inflammation markers, and other people just simply don't feel anything at all, which is also a reality I want you to take away with. And that doesn't mean the research is wrong. It means human biology is variable, but that's with a lot of things, right? Your genetics, gut microbiome, baseline inflammation, diet, stress levels, sleep, even how well you absorb fat-soluble compounds like the thymoquinone in the black seed all play a role. The studies show averages. They don't guarantee individual results. So even though the mechanisms make sense on paper, you really don't know how your body will respond until you actually try it under the right conditions and for a long period of time, because those matter too. I actually like black seed a lot. You could use the organic black seed drops with lemon, honey, and warm water in the mornings, which is a nice way to start the day. If you like content that breaks down natural compounds with real science behind them, hit that like button. It seriously helps the channel grow. And if you want me to cover how black cumin seed compares to things like omega-3s, garlic, or berberine for artery health, drop a comment below too. Take care of your arteries. They matter more than you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one.